Be ready. Start. The Legal Services Authorities Act 1987 was enacted to constitute legal services authorities for providing and competent legal services to the weaker sections of the society to ensure that opportunities for securing justice were not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disabilities, and to organize Lok Adalats to ensure that the operation of the legal system promoted justice on a basis of equal opportunity. The system of Lok Adalat, which is an innovative mechanism for alternate dispute resolution, has proved effective for resolving disputes in a spirit of conciliation outside the court. However, the major drawback in the existing scheme of organization of the Lok Adalats under Chapter 6 of the said Act is that the system of Lok Adalats is mainly based on compromise or settlement between the parties. If the parties do not arrive at any compromise or settlement, the case is either returned to the court of law, or the parties are advised to seek remedy in a court of law. This causes unnecessary delay in the dispensation of justice. If Lok Adalats are given power to decide the cases on merits in case parties fails to arrive at any compromise or settlement, this problem can be tackled to a great extent. Further, the cases which arise in relation to a public utility services such as Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited, Delhi, Vidyut Board, etc., need to be settled urgently so that people get justice without delay, even at pre-litigation stage, and thus most of the petty cases which ought not to go in the regular courts would be settled at the pre-litigation stage itself, which would result in reducing the workload of the regular courts to a great extent. It is therefore proposed to amend the Legal Service Authorities Act 1987 to set up permanent Lok Adalats for providing compulsory pre-litigative mechanism for conciliation and settlement of cases relating to public utility services. Article 39A of the Constitution provides that the state shall secure that the operation of the legal system promotes justice on the basis of equal opportunity, and shall, in particular, provide free legal aid by suitable legislation or schemes, or in any other way to ensure that opportunities for securing justice are not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disabilities. With the object of providing free legal aid, government had, by resolution dated 26th September 1980, appointed the Committee for Implementing Legal Aid Schemes CILAS under the chairmanship of Mr. Justice P. N. Bhagwati, as he then was, to monitor and implement legal aid programs on a uniform basis in all the states and union territories. CILAS evolved a model scheme for legal aid program applicable throughout the country, by which several legal aid and advice boards have been set up in the states and union territories. CILAS is funded wholly by grants from the central government. The government is accordingly concerned with the program of legal aid, as it is the implementation of a constitutional mandate. But on a review of the working of the CILAS, certain deficiencies have come to the fore. It is therefore felt that it will be desirable to constitute stationary legal service authority at the national, state and district levels so as to provide for the effective monitoring of legal aid programs. The bill provides for the composition of such authorities and for the funding of these authorities by means of grants from the central government and the state governments. Power has also been given to the National Committee and the state committees to supervise the effective implementation of legal aid schemes. For some time now, Lok Adalats are being constituted at various places in the country for the disposal in a summary way and through the process of arbitration and settlement between the parties of a large number of cases expeditiously and with lesser costs. The institution of Lok Adalats is at present functioning as a voluntary and conciliatory agency without any statutory backing for its decisions. It has been proved to be very popular in providing for a speedier system of administration of justice. In view of its growing popularity, there has been a demand for providing a statutory backing to this institution and the awards given by Lok Adalats. It is felt that such a statutory support would not only reduce the burden of arrears of work in regular courts but would also take justice to the doorsteps of the poor and the needy and make justice quicker and less expensive. For about a decade and a half, the operation of the 1987 Act was closely watched. It was felt that the system of Lok Adalats provided in the 1987 Act sometimes results in delaying the dispensation of justice. Thank you.